do.
Tahar, over here!
Bertrand, what? Did you send the message?
Well, otherwise I wouldn't be here, would I? And no, this isn't an ambush. The Harbinger doesn't know I'm here, and if he found out, well, it would get unpleasant. Look, Tahar, I don't know where to begin. I'm so sorry for what Lacane did. Taking your mother, trying to kill you? It's horrible.
Did you know?
No, I didn't. He always spoke very highly of you, even though you were a mage. I don't think anyone within the Purity knew the bigger picture. But now that I do, it makes sense. He needs the power of the Shaper Woman to open the gate. I just don't understand why he would try to kill you. By guiding the Harbinger to the Shaper Woman and ending the Bloodburn, you serve the All-Father, just as he foresaw it.
Well, he also foresaw himself killing me. Then why are you here? Have you broken ties with the Purity?
What? No, of course not. I'm here because I'm worried about you. I know what you are planning to do, taking back Greyfell. You can't win this, Tahar, and all you will achieve is cause even more suffering. Aeonir will return. It's a divine plan, and it is the Purity's responsibility to see it through. The longer you struggle, the more bloodshed you will cause.
We will cause. We aren't the ones hunting down mages, conquering cities, and forcing our faith down other people's throats.
Blazes, Tahar! Do you really think this is easy for me? I know we were forced to do some things you might have trouble understanding, but it is for the greater good. As the Harbinger once said, this world, it's like an ulcer, a cancerous growth. The only way to change it is by cutting off the ulcer, and that is always painful. So yes, I know there are people who might consider us evil, but that's because they don't see the bigger picture. They don't see the beauty that lies ahead if only we cleanse this world and open the gates. In 100 years from now, we will be remembered as pioneers, as heroes, whereas you will be the ones who stood in the way of change, only because you refused to see the truth.
You don't even have proof, for heck's sake. All you have is some madman's prophecies of some vague fantasy world, and yet you use it to justify the murder of thousands.
It's not a fantasy! Damn it, Tahar! If you would have seen what I have, you would fall down on your knees and ask the All-Father for forgiveness for what you just said. But it's always like that. The key to a peaceful world was always in our hand, yet we don't use it, simply because we refuse to see.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but there is no solution. The Harbinger attacked Mullendir, and his intent is to hunt down every single mage on Io. We have no choice.
You do. You could run.
What?
I said you could run. You and your friends. Disband your army, go into hiding, conceal your magic until it is all over and the All-Father has returned. The waves will calm. I just know it. Then you will see that we were right, and no one else needs to die.
Apart from the ones who refuse to give up, or who are unlucky enough to be hunted down by your Lightbringers.
They could do the same. And if only they had a hint of reason, they would. Only a fool tries to fight the troll with a sword made of wood.
What would the Harbinger do if I told him of this meeting?
You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't stab someone in the back who tried to help you.
I can't, Bertrand. I want this as little as you do, but Lacane still has my mother. I need to save her.
Well, I had a feeling you would say that. Then it seems the only way to settle this is more bloodshed. I never imagined it would ever come to that, you know? And I hope it hadn't.
What do you require?
Anything on your mind?
Yes?
what's next?
Anything on your mind?
Yes?
Well, what?
Understood. I'll do what's required.
Easy.
We'll make short work of them.
Here we are again. At least, with the Bloodburn gone, the undead should be less of a problem now.
What do you mean?
The Bloodburn didn't just kill the living, it also woke the dead.
Interesting. Well, let's head to the fortress. I'll do the talking once we get there.
Now would you look at
Yes?
that?
What do you want?
Child's play.
Yes?
I'm ready.
Yes?
I understand.
Really?
That way. All right.
Uh-huh. Really?
What do we need?
Yes?
Well,
Yes? Is it just me, or is it a little too quiet here?
You're right. Stay sharp.
No! For Aeonir!
Tiara's breath. Bane?
Yes. Looks like Lacane has an interest in this place.
That doesn't make sense. Aeonir's blade is a bloody wasteland. Doesn't he need the Field Arc protected as much as we do?
Maybe he's even more deranged than we thought. In any case, we should hurry. If the Falcons are under attack, things are worse than we feared. Good thinking.
Sure.
I'm telling you, by the... Hey, help me!
Ah, shit.
What do we need?
Tiara's breath. Thank you. I was sure they were going to kill me.
Well, you're safe now. What happened here? And who are you?
Ralph. Ralph Adony. I'm a mentalist from the Creators Guild in Neverlight. The Deathman and the Bane. They've invaded the canyon, and they are besieging the Falcon Fortress as we speak.
Blazes. That's not good.
And what about you? What are you doing here?
Long story. I think Skalalena is better fit to tell you. We have a camp in the southeast of the canyon. I'll go there right now. You're free to join me if you want.
Hang on there. What about the Falcons? Where are they?
Oh, yes. Most of them have withdrawn into the fortress, including Highkeeper Aranor. But there are some survivors in their old encampment south. I don't know if you've heard it, but there was quite the drama here only a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I know the story. One more question. Who are we up against? Deathman and Bane?
Mostly, yes. Lucky for us, the Purity hasn't sent any Lightbringers yet. And of course, they're still undead. But not as many as before, when the Bloodburn was still a thing.
All right. Stay safe, Ralph.
I'll do my best.
If the fortress is under siege, that camp is probably a good place to make contact with the Falcons.
Agreed. Once we have a better idea of the situation, we'll send word to our forces.
Tiara's breath. Thank you. I was sure they were going to kill me.
Well, you're safe now. What happened here? And who are you?
Ralph. Ralph Adony. I'm a mentalist from the Creators Guild in Neverlight. The Deathman and the Bane. They've invaded the canyon, and they are besieging the Falcon Fortress as we speak.
Blazes. They devastated this place.
As I said, Aranor's distrust in the Deathmen was justified.
Interesting.
Hold it right there. One step further and I'll slit your throat.
The way you're shaking, you're more likely to cut your finger with that sword than anything else. Put it away.
Excuse me, who are you to... Wait, Lord Marshal Arendir? But they told us you fell in the Battle of Greykeep.
Who? The Bane? The Deathmen? Don't believe everything you hear, boy. Now put down that weapon. We're here to help.
Of course. My apologies, Lord Marshal. I meant no offense.
Who is... Wait, you're the one who helped to free the fortress, aren't you? And Lord Marshal Arendir, you're... Tiara's breath. I'm Watcher Joanne. Forgive Recruit Averett's behavior.
No harm done. Now, tell us what happened. Where's the High Keeper?
In the fortress. That whole mess, it happened a week ago. We were still recovering from the undead attack a moon ago, and we thought the Deathmen were gone for good. They completely took us by surprise, like bloody amateurs. We just barely managed to drive them out of the fortress.
We? But you're here, aren't you?
Yes, well, that's a different story. The 6 of us, we were tasked with guarding the catapult. When those screaming Bane fanatics attacked by the dozens, we got... I don't know, scared. We ran.
No reason to be ashamed. You're no good to anyone dead.
That's Sellsword's thinking. A keeper of the Iron Falcon shouldn't run away like that. Yet we all did. We're a disgrace.
Well, self-pity. He doesn't help either. We need to act. You said the Bane and the Deathmen are besieging the fortress. How big of an army are we talking about?
A large one. They are only a fraction of their respective forces, but together, they will break through the gates eventually.
Well, then I think it's time to call in our troops. Our old outpost. Is it still there?
I think the Deathmen burned it to the ground, but it should be easily rebuilt.
Good. What then?
Well, obviously the most important thing is to prevent the Deathmen from breaking through the fortress. But a head-on ambush would be suicide.
Then what do you suggest?
I suggest a two-way route. We support Highkeeper Aranor in the fortress and simultaneously weaken the enemy. Also, Averett may not look like it, but he's actually a skilled Arya Smith. If you get us the material, we can equip your warriors with it.
What about Gifford?
Yes, true. He might also be able to help. If they didn't kill him yet, that is.
The leaders of the Deathmen and the Bane, are they here?
That crazy scarred woman and Commander Catrus, you mean? They were, yes, but they left 3 days ago.
For the attack on Mullendir, of course. What does Arya have to do with weapons?
You don't know?
Arya water is not just used for alchemy. The Falcons have used it to imbue their weapons for centuries.
Who's Gifford?
Our engineer. He was at the catapult too when we were attacked. But he didn't make it. We left him like bloody cowards. If he's still alive, we can free him and he might be able to repair the catapult.
I understand. But how can we support the Keepers on the inside?
Well, they've been trapped in the fortress for over a week, and our provisions were already low back then. If we manage to smuggle resources inside, then it may help them to regain their strength. There's a small hole in one of the northwestern walls, just next to the catapult. If we secure that sector, we can drop resources into their courtyard.
Solid plan. Then let's get to work.
Yes, and with your permission, we will join you. We've been hiding for too long. It's time to make these bastards pay.
Yes? Yes?
A good spot.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work.
They will burn.
This will be a masterpiece.
Building completed.
Who are they? They don't look like Bane.
Now would you look at that?
Well, well. So you're the ones Ralph was talking about. Who are you? Oh, you're definitely not with the purity, that's for sure. I'd recognize that deluded look right across that bloody canyon.
Lord Marshal Angar Arandir.
Oh, so you're the King Regent. True, now I see it. Though you don't live up to the paintings, if I may say so. Then I suppose this is Tahar, the prodigal child. Pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. So, why are you and these mages here?
Simply put, because we want to make a difference. I'm Lena, second scholar of the Creators Guild. Or was, that is. I guess they crossed out my title after I left. So why exactly are we here in Aenir's Blade? That's a story to fill books with, but I'll make it short. Because some of us were tired of sitting on our supposedly safe little island in Everlight and watching while mages are being slaughtered. A law which, by the way, you ratified, Lord Marshal Arandir.
I did what was necessary.
Yes, the universal excuse for everything, isn't it? We spent the past year helping wherever we could, but it was a misty war, so to speak. You couldn't tell your enemies from your allies. However, since the Kane has gone crazy, things got easier. So now we're fighting the Purity.
But why here, in Aenir's Blade?
Ever heard of Yura's Ring?
Help me out.
In the first battle with the Field Darg, there was a mage named, you guessed it, Yura. She is one of the main reasons why Io is still in one piece. She held the Field Darg at bay while the Guardians banished them. Of course, however, it cost her dearly. She gave her life for it. The ring, however, is still here, buried thousands of armwits beneath the sand. We're here to retrieve it.
How? It would take years to dig that deep.
Well, good thing we aren't planning to dig. In the past moons, I prepared a ritual. Telekinesis, if that strikes a chord. However, releasing that much magical energy is likely to wake up a whole lot of undead. In other words, we can't do the ritual without someone guarding us. Which brings me to my next question.
You said some of us, so I'm guessing not the
Of course not. And I won't lie, that split was dramatic. You know, the art scholar and I were quite close. However, he thought getting it. However, most mages agreed and left with me. Only a handful of students stayed. But
Assuming you managed to unearth that ring.
sight. It is said to allow its wearer to sense other mages' auras, even from a distance. That could be an incredible asset in our fight. An ambush like the one on the Falcon's fortress would...
Well...
Wait, I don't know how to say this, but we could really use your help in this. We can't retrieve that ring by ourselves, and... so let us make a bargain. If you help us retrieve the ring, I'll convince some of our mages to help you in your battle. Frankly, your army has the best chances of winning this war.
Sounds fair. What's your plan?
Actually, it's quite simple. We will teleport ourselves to the ritual grounds and await you there.
That's simple enough.
Thank you.
Corporal.
Well then. Chop, man. Let's get
Building completed.
Yes?
I'm ready. Yes?
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 What's next?
Anything on your mind?
Yes?
Well, if this isn't good timing, we just finished preparing the spell. So are you ready? As I said, once we start...
I'm ready.
All right. Alron, is everything ready?
Yes.
Stand ready. For the Falcon!
At your service. Let me know what you need. Light them up!
Stage scout.
Commander. Attack! Now! Corporal.
For the Queen!
Come on. Don't die on us now.
Yes?
By the Guardians, we do. You made this possible. I must say, the rumors about you seem to be true. Either way, you held your...
Best you send your men to our outpost then.
to the south. God...
Yes. We will not let you down, Tahar.
Huh? Sure.
Well, finally.
Enemies.
What do you want?
That should work.
We need to gather more wood, Commander.
What? Let's see.
That way. All right.
Understood.
I'll handle it.
Building completed.
Yes? Just give the word. For the Guardian!
We're being attacked.
We stand ready.
Got it.
Fine.
Interesting.
I'm ready.
Well,
Sure.
Tiara's breath. What are you people doing here? You... Wait. Lord Marshal Arendir. I thought you were...
Dead? No, I'm not.
Oh, I see.
We know.
We were out on a mission when the attack happened. We tried to get back and help our brothers and sisters, but as you can imagine, we're too few to take these purity bastards. So we stuck to the mission instead.
what mission?
The Deathmen. They sent a group of necromancers before they launched their attack. I think...
Then let's attack together.
Yes, that might work. Fine, let's make a bargain. It would be an honor to fight on your...
Likewise.
Of course. The more help we get, the better.
Perfect. We will not let you down.
Really? Tiara's blessings. Move out!
Yes?
Lead the way.
Yes. Yes?
What?
Commander!
Corporal?
I understand.
Waiting your orders.
Anything on your mind?
Uh-huh.
As you want. Yes?
Pathetic.
What do we need?
Well,
Building completed.
Well then.
at your service.
We're being attacked.
The armor's blessings.
Commander?
As you command. Move! Onward! Ah!
Yes?
They will burn.
Easy.
Commander!
We need to gather more wood, Commander.
Waiting your orders. Heading out. For the Falcon! The armor's blessings. Attack! Now!
Yes?
For the Falcon! Yes.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work.
Tiara's blessings. As you command.
What's next?
By the Guardians. We do. You made this possible. I must say, the rumors about you seem to be true. Either way, you held your...
Best you send your men to our...
to the south. Got...
Yes.
Then, I guess it's time to say goodbye. I will be back soon.
Building completed.
Got it.
So, I certainly didn't expect to ever fight with the Samo Tahar's kin. As Lena said, we're at your command. That is, as long as you don't ask us to do anything unreasonable.
Clairvoyance?
Yes, the gift of sight. We can see through things, which could come in handy in battle. It's hard to explain. You will understand once we've done it. Now, if there's no...
You're welcome.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work.
Waiting your orders.
Yes?
So much to
Yes.
I'm with you. Yes. Commander?
Commander!
Let me know what you need.
Yes?
Anything on your mind?
What do we need?
All right, then. Let's get to it.
Tiara's blessings.
Well then. Aye, that should work. This will be a masterpiece.
We're being attacked. We need to gather more wood, Commander.
good spot.
What do you want?
For Northander! What? That's all? I'm only getting started. How do you like that?
Yes? Don't we have workers for that?
You'll regret this.
I'm ready.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders. Building completed.
Corporal.
That way. All right.
Rah! Commander, onwards.
Building completed.
You read my mind.
Good thinking. We could use another outpost.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Well, well.
Fine.
Don't we have workers for that?
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Will do.
We need to gather more wood, Commander.
For that.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
A good spot.
We need to gather more wood, Commander.
What?
Expansion is the key to victory.
Yes.
We're being attacked.
A good spot. Anything on your mind?
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Well, I can't focus.
Sure. Understood.
They will fall.
Help me, somebody!
That way. All right.
wrong enemies.
Easy.
You have a chance. It's over already.
A good spot.
Well,
Good thinking. We could use another outpost.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
what?
I'm only getting started.
Well,
We're being attacked.
Yes?
For the Queen!
Whatever necessary.
Building complete. We need to gather more wood, Commander. Commander, we finished researching a new technology.
Got it.
pathetic.
Serious about this.
Fine.
We need to gather more wood, Commander.
I'll handle it.
Yes.
I'm only getting started.
Corporal.
We'll make short work of them. Commander! For the Guardian!
Yes?
Sure.
I'm ready.
You picked the wrong enemies.
Leave it to me.
Oh. Got it. They will burn.
Tiara's blessing. Attack! Now!
Yes?
Yes.
They will fall.
Awaiting your orders. Commander!
Yes?
Tiara's blessings. For the Falcons!
Yes?
Something there.
What?
I understand.
Now would you look at that? Understood. What do we need?
Finally. Really?
I told you, I need my tools!
You have a hammer and you have a pincer. Why isn't that enough?
Because it's a bloody catapult you want me to repair, not the roofing of your goddamn privy.
Got it.
Uh-huh.
Bloody defilers! I'll handle it!
Corporal.
That's a start.
Yes. You've heard?
A couple of survivors who retreated to the old camp, yes. This catapult, are you able to repair it?
That's true. But no. These sodding idiots wrecked it completely.
There must be a way.
There is, but it would take
Couldn't he support our troops instead?
You have troops? Well, yes, of course, with pleasure. Anything to drive those...
That's not gonna be a problem. Our
special tools. Washers, hoop hooks, Quillian rope, and so on and so forth. Blazes, why does everybody...
I get it. Any idea where they took them?
No, but if I had to guess, I'd say their camp. Bring them to me.
Fine. I'll see...
Good. Thanks again for helping, friend. You probably saved my life.
Yes?
Well? Fine.
What's next?
I'm ready.
What?
Yes?
Finally. Uh-huh.
What's next? Interesting.
Yes? Any luck yet?
I think so.
Let me see. Nihal's hammer, yes! And they're still intact. Fair enough, then. Where's this camp of yours?
Out in the south, near the old Falcon camp. Just make sure not to run into any...
I won't. Thanks again.
Anything on your mind? Sure. Yes?
Pathetic.
What do we need?
Yes?
As you want.
Really?
Yes?
Corporal?
What do you want?
Let's see.
Good thinking. Understood.
Will do.
That way. All right.
Understood. Now would you look at that?
Tahar. And once again, you save the day. I'm ashamed you only see the Falcons like this. Failing.
It's not your fault. Your order is meant to protect the tomb, not wage a war against some fanatic.
Nice sounding words, but they aren't true. We've almost lost the tomb. Again. I guess this was your plan, Angar. Helping your sister. You always liked to be the savior.
Sister?
Yes. We're twins.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because it wasn't relevant. I'm not here to save you, Aranor. I'm here because we need your help. We need the Keepers.
Why? Because of our legendary skills? You see how much they've helped us. But I guess we should discuss this elsewhere. Let us meet at your outpost, Tahar. Before we do anything else, we need to tend to the wounded and make sure the tomb is properly guarded again.
Yes? everyone.
Interesting.
There you are. Well then, let's get this over with, shall we? What did you mean by you need our help? I appreciate what you did for us. You too, Angar. But you know that falcons cannot leave the canyon. The tomb needs to be protected, from now until eternity.
They will guard the tomb, but not all of you. We will provide you with enough soldiers to both rebuild your fortress and to protect the tomb while you are with us. And once the Harbinger is dead, you can return to the canyon. Please, Aranor, don't make this harder than it is. You know I have the power to command you if needed, but I don't want to do this.
Fine. I suppose you're right. If the Harbinger is mad enough to attack Aenir's blade, we would not be safe here anyway. We will lend you our maces, Tahar, as long as you serve a righteous cause. What about Myra? House Uhtren's army is among the largest in Northander. Will she help too?
That's a long story. I'll tell you on the way to Mullendir.
Fine. But these soldiers you're sending as a temporary replacement, I will be the one who picks them. Is that clear?
Yes.
Good. Then I will join you with 24 of my keepers. That has to be enough. When do we head out?
Soon. Tahar will give the command. Yes?
Yes?
I'm ready.
Yes? can't focus.
Yes?
What's next? Will do. Let's see.
Hello?
Are you all right? You seem distraught.
I am. The mentalists have told me what happened in Aenir's blade. The fact that you met Lena. Tell me, did she say anything about me?
I didn't get the chance.
Well, I will talk to her followers. I did already see some familiar faces in the wild. If you don't mind, I would like some time to think now. If you wish, we can talk later.
All right. Now would you look at that?
Yes, what is it?
Goodbye. interesting.
Armors and shields, everything from copper daggers to moon silver swords. Farewell. Yes, yes, come closer. I'm sure I have just what you need. Pleasure doing business with you. Come again.
Now would you look at that?
Yes, yes?
Let me take a look at your designs.
Of course. Take all the time you need. Tandai Tahar. Come to trade?
Sure I have just what you need. You know how to bargain, don't you?
You picked the wrong enemies.
Child's play.
For the Queen!
When the sun shines onto the turquoise marble of Old Heliash, it is difficult not to admire the greatness of what was once the largest Hibernian city on Io. Only the story of its creation may dampen an explorer's enthusiasm. Like most Hibernian cities.
Look up ahead. I think that's them.
Not saying you are wrong, but maybe now wasn't the best time to cause turmoil among your people, don't you think?
There was no way I could have known this would happen.
Maybe not. Maybe you could have. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Seems your allies have arrived. You're Tahar, aren't you? Silverhand is pleased to meet you.
Watch it, Tahar. This man's aura is overwhelming.
It is indeed, but that doesn't mean he wants to harm you.
What was that? Did you just...
Send you a message. Yes, he is a dreamweaver. But don't worry, it doesn't mean that he can read your thoughts. All he can do is transfer them to you, and only if you're close by.
He?
Him. Silverhand. The man you were talking to.
Okay. Who are you?
Just call him Silverhand. Most people do. He's a friend of the elves, you might say. Particularly of the brown blood Moorhere kind. And he's here because his friend Varden Merilith told him they had gotten themselves into trouble. Once again. Arlen Finrior, the first scryer of Lathwen, has disappeared.
Ran off? I think that's a better way to put it. But let's talk in the outpost. Follow me.
All right. So, where do we begin? The corruption hit again, harder than before.
But why? We cleaned the pools, didn't we?
You did, yes. But as it turns out, that was only temporary. After you left, the corruption came back with a vengeance. So far, we have lost over a dozen hunters to it. Then, one night, Arlen Finrior ran off, just like that.
Why?
Well, he left a note. To cure the corruption.
There's more to it, though. Silverhand hasn't told Varden yet, but he can feel it.
I see. So you're here to find Arlen, is that it? And that's what you need our help for?
Yes. Despite Silverhand and his mages, the jungle turns out far more perilous than anticipated. There's corrupted, there's those beasts, and there's purity, as they like to style themselves. Silverhand would call them self-important blockheads.
So what do you need us to do?
The same you did in Leafshade. Find the cause of the corruption and end it. And of course, find Arlen if he's still alive. If we don't settle that matter, we don't have a choice but order the troops we provided you with back to us.
Not to mention that the corruption might spread, which, after this land just lived through the Bloodburn, would be an unfortunate development indeed.
Any idea what the Purity is doing here?
None. They seem to be peaceful, as far as that can ever be said about them. Maybe you'll find out.
All right. I'll scout the jungle for traces of Arlen and the source of the corruption. You stay here and make sure your camp is safe.
Good to hear. Thank you, Tahar. I mean it. We'll hold our position.
Though Silverhand might reach out to you every now and then. We shall see.
Fair enough. Stay safe.
Yes?
Yes?
What do we need?
Hmm?
Yes?
Hmm? What?
What's next?
Anything on your mind? That way. All right.
Corporal?
Yes?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well?
Let's see. Interesting.
Hmm?
I understand.
Blazes! That's a lot of them.
Tahar, Silverhand has felt something shift. What's happening?
Abominations! Help us! Tiara's breath. That was close.
They seem to be coming from the south. Maybe that's where we should look for the corruption then.
What do you want?
Anything on your mind?
Yes?
Scryer?
Easy.
Another Spectre. Careful.
What? Fine.
We'll make short work of them.
What do we need?
What is it?
Corporal?
Will do.
Huh? What's that? Yes, sir. Right.
Yes. Now would you look at that?
Yes. Something there.
What's next? I can't focus.
Uh-huh.
What do you want?
Quite the breeze, isn't it?
You read my mind.
Think you have a chance? You? Huh?
Let's see. Tiara's breath. That thing is strong. I think we'll need troops to defeat it. Hmm?
Ah!
Yes?
Hmm?
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm ready.
What the blazes? Who are you? Are you with the white robes?
I'm with the elves. Who are you?
Me? Oh, I'm just a collector. Eden's the name. Eden Darrell.
Tahar. What do you mean a collector?
He's a grave robber. Isn't it obvious?
Grave robber? Oh, come on. Can't we agree on treasure hunter instead? See, if you know where to look, these ruins are a gold mine. Though those purity folk, the tentacle monsters and that bloody fog down south haven't exactly made my job easier in recent days.
We're looking for Hibernian shards. Any idea where to find them?
Shards? Oh, of course, those. Ah, you should find plenty of them in pretty much every Hibernian ruin.
I see. Well, thanks for the advice. Any idea what the purity is doing here?
Not really. But if I had to guess, I'd say they're looking for something too.
Can I take a look at those?
Oh, you mean? Ah, sure, why not? Take a look.
Got it.
Yes?
What?
Yes?
Corporal?
I'm ready.
Yes?
Anything on your mind?
What do we need?
Yes?
Well?
Yes? What do you want?
Understood.
Tiara's breath. Did you see that?
The fog killed them. Could that be?
The center of the corruption. Yes, it could be. It emanates the same magical signature as the pools and leaf shade.
Then this must be where it started. The wind must have spread it all the way to Lithuania. That's interesting.
Tahar? Silverhand just sensed something. Death. Are you all right?
I am. We found the source of the corruption. At least, I think so. We'll head back to your camp now.
Oh, excellent.
Was that Silverhand?
It was.
I understand.
What is it?
Good thinking.
Purity soldiers. Huh. Seems that the abominations don't make an exception for them.
In that case, I'm glad they didn't.
Scry?
Yes? Sure.
Watch it. Purity up ahead.
Finally. Really?
Got it.
Understood.
Sure.
Finally.
Whatever's necessary.
Easy.
For Northander!
Well? Yes?
Got it.
Anything on your mind?
What?
What's next? Interesting.
Silverhand said you found the cause of the corruption. Is that true?
I think so. There's a thick, reddish mist spreading all across the middle of the jungle. It kills whoever walks into it.
Any sign of Arlen?
I'm afraid not. But we've spotted the Purity. They've put up a pretty impressive camp in the northwest.
Silverhand sees. Well, they are not our priority right now. The Purity will be dealt with once we've cleared the corruption. Be that as it may, it seems they are not getting anywhere without clearing up that mist.
Maybe there's something you and your winter mages could do about it?
No. No, Silverhand cannot. But he thinks there's someone who can.
You don't sound too happy about it.
Yes, well, he is a complicated character, and that's putting it mildly. He's a priest of Nor.
A dark elf?
Yes, but save for him, Silverhand can't think of anybody who could help us otherwise. You'll need to find him and bring him here. He lives in the old monastery.
The old monastery? What's that?
You don't know. It was once an old cloister devoted to the Guardians, but it burnt down in the War of the Six Races. It's deserted now, save for a few pilgrims and devoted priests who still live there.
So I'm guessing you want me to go there and convince that seer to come here.
Wraith. His name is Wraith. But yes, that is what he would ask you to do. Silverhand knows you've traveled far already, but unless you know another way to deal with that mist, Wraith seems to be our only option.
All right, I'll try.
Yes,
Yes?
as you want.
Will do.
They will burn.
Is that all? Is that all?
Let's see.
Leave it to me.
Yes?
Fine. If your life depends on it.
I'm ready.
I just don't get it. Why don't we simply crush those damn elves? They're heretics anyway.
We're already fighting all of Nortander and the orcs. Making the elves a direct enemy wouldn't be smart.
Probably. Well. Let's just find this goddamn artifact and get out of this bloody jungle.
Yes. Wait. Do you see that?
Run!
They will fall.
Pathetic.
Yes?
Fine.
Yes? Hmm? Hmm?
Hmm?
What? Uh-huh.
I understand.
Got it.
What do you want?
Child's play.
You will regret this.
Hmm?
Understood.
Hmm. Hmm.
What's next?
Finally.
Will do.
Good thinking. Yes?
That way. All right. Got it.
Hmm.
Leave it to me.
We'll make short work of them.
Pathetic.
I understand. You picked the wrong enemies.
Looks like an old Northander camp. What would the Crown have wanted here?
Good question.
What do you want?
Corporal.
You're serious about this, aren't you? Fine.
Yes? Right. Hmm. What's that? Huh? Something there.
Yes?
What do we need? You read my mind.
As you want.
They will burn.
Hmm. Hmm.
more time!
I'm ready.
Yes? Mm-hmm. Pathetic.
Yes. Understood.
Understood.